First, we're going to go say hello to Bailey.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down in the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
Why take the job?
Yeah.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
I know why he picked you, but it's in a comic book that's on my shelf.
Bear
with it.
Yeah.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close. I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Any trouble?
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. When Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
All right, well, good luck.
It'll probably get worse before it gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Yeah. Oh, she's gone.
No, she hasn't. She's over here. I know where I'm going.
Oh, I know.
You've got to move in. You're doing the thing where you sit on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Right.
Commander Shepard.
We didn't punch her in the
Commander,
first
people
game.
of the Alliance have questions.
We didn't punch her in the second game. We're not going to punch her now.
Okay.
Commander Shepard, Khaleesa bint Sin and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
Don't punch her.
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khaleesa, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds,
Paragon.
there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander.
Yeah.
We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Huh.
Bye, Kalisa.
Punch you next time.
Wow. Yeah, on my opposite day playthrough. +5, and we got a war asset. We'll go into that in a bit.
Okay.
Over there is Admiral Hackett
Oh.
saying, join the fight.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's go and see Ambassador Adina.
Yeah.
He's not our biggest fan, but I guess he has to deal with us.
He does.
Commander, Councillor Udina said you'd be coming.
Oh, yes,
If you'll follow
Councillor.
me, the council is already in session.
They're already in session.
Ah. So we don't even get to talk to him before
We've
we
got
go
our
in
own
there?
problems, Councillor.
Ah,
Earth
yes,
is
the
not in this
Reapers.
alone.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
By your reports.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. By the Reapers. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Each of us faces a similar situation. Even now, the Reapers are pressing on our borders. If we lend you our strength to help Earth, our own worlds will fall.
We must fight this enemy together.
And so we should just follow you to Earth?
Even if we were to unite our fleets, do you really believe we could defeat the Reapers?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
A blueprint for what?
We're still piecing it together,
That thing.
but it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
Alright, there's our
Capable
first
of
look at it.
destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
Thing.
The scales. It would be a colossal undertaking.
Yep.
No. I forwarded the plans to Admiral Hackett. The remnants of the human fleet are already gathering resources to begin construction.
Our initial calculations suggest it is very feasible to build.
If we work together.
Have you considered that the Reapers destroyed the Protheans? What good did this weapon do?
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you really believe this can stop the Reapers?
Yeah.
You believe in
We'll
trying.
try, yeah.
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together. Now more than ever.
Everyone's dead, Dave.
The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way
Not
to
true.
stop them.
Apart from the...
They only harvest the advanced civilizations.
The cruel and unfortunate truth is that while the Reapers focus on Earth, we can prepare and regroup.
We are convening a summit amongst our species. If we can manage to secure our own borders, we may once again consider aiding.
I'm sorry, Commander. That is the best we can do.
Remember him? Remember the Turian?
Shepard,
Ah,
meet
yes.
me in my office.
The Reapers.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
You do that, Blue Lady.
Go on, you fix it.
Let's go report to Ambassador Udina.
They're
Councillor
a
Udina.
bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard.
No, shit, Sherlock.
We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
They're scared, and they're looking out for themselves.
Our people are scared, and we are looking out for them the best we know how.
Counselor?
Commander, I can't give you what you need, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Primarch Fedorian called the War Summit, but we lost contact with him when the Reapers hit Palaven. Those meetings won't proceed without him. The Normandy is one of the few ships that can extract Primarch Fedorian undetected.
We can have a go at him here about how we told him in 2 previous games that there was this immortal, sentient race of starships hell-bent on harvesting all advanced civilization.
Or...
Or we can go, I don't see how that helps me.
So far, you've only explained how I can help you.
It might seem that way. But the leaders of this summit will be the ones deciding our future. The fate of our fleets, where they fight, and with whom. A grateful Primarch would be a tremendous ally in your bid to unite us.
We're at war. And you want me to play politician?
If it gets you what you need, what does it matter? Our latest intelligence says that the Primarch was moved to a base on Palaven's largest moon. I've done all I can to help. The rest is up to you. There is one other thing. The Council wanted me to tell you. We've chosen to uphold your Spectre status. And various resources will be made available to you.
Oh, yay! Super gunnies.
That went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime to see if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
So, if we hadn't got reinstated in Mass Effect 2, now we'd be reinstated.
Yeah.
But we were already reinstated. Anyway, hello, Mr. Udina.
The Council. You saved their lives. And for what?
We did. We sacrificed an entire fleet to save them.
Down to maybe later. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity has created some goodwill in the galaxy. Now we cash in our chips. I will get what funding I can, what materials I can, and spread the message. Help the humans, help yourselves. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Earth.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites in the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
Okay.
Any leverage?
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Tavos is a diplomat and compromiser, but she's wrapped up in defending Asari space like a mother panther. Valorn is out of his depth. The Solarians like their wars won before they start. They're frightened now. Use that. In Sparatus, I'd take what he offers. It's strange days when the Turians are the least hostile to humans. And there's a need there.
Okay.
How about the political situation?
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Get some results.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
And what's your personal situation like?
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
It's a fucking
Many.
planet,
It's
dude.
monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must know, I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Goodbye.
I should go.
I'll be here.
He will be here. He won't really update anything, but he will be here if you want to go through the conversation again.
Again?
And he's being summoned to the Turian embassy. So, according to our journal, we now have to go and check out Palaven.
Yeah.
Not quite, though. So, because we are a Spectre...
And it's being reinstated. Full blown.
Can't afford the best guns in the game. And the DLC guns, kids have noticed, all the DLC guns have been placed in the Spectre terminal and given extremely... Look, there's the second best sniper rifle and the best shotgun in the game that aren't that and that. And they've been placed in there. The bastards! You could have put them on a random planet or something. Fucking making me buy them with in-game currency. We're never going to have that much money. Ever.
No, gotta find them.
No, you can't find them. So anyway, we're boned. We're scuppered. We need to head to Palaven. But first we need to go and do other stuff. Oh look, there's Mr. Vega.
Hey, Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it. But they don't really believe it.
Not your kind of place?
I take it this is your first time here? With the elite of the galaxy?
I've been to the Citadel, but never up here on the Presidium. It's not right. It looks pretty, calm and peaceful. But it's not right. It's all just an illusion.
It was peaceful. Once.
But was it? Really? I mean, when push comes to shove, they're just gonna turtle up. Hope it don't hit them too, right? They'd rather believe in this than face the truth.
It is hard to believe.
I can hardly believe it myself. Like everything back on Earth was some kind of nightmare.
Yeah. That's what I hate most. It's like this place wants you to forget that.
So, you still want to go back to Earth?
Hell yeah, but...
Bud?
You were right. So was Anderson. We can't stop them alone. Besides, looks like you're gonna have your hands full convincing these pendejo politicians to help us. And I'm up for it. Whatever it takes.
Glad to hear it.
I'm gonna head down to some of the lower levels where they keep it real. You got some spare time? You should come and find me.
Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, he'll be in the docking bays.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are...
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment.
Not D24. When we come back here, they clear out the other docking bays and turn it into a refugee centre.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Right. But for now, there's now we can do, other than the slim lead of
two ones. We've got the
well,
obelisk.
No, that's just a. You'll see. We'll explain it as we go. Yeah. But first, we have to go and have a nightmare. Bless you. So welcome to the nightmare sequence. This is going to happen every time the plot moves on. The voices you hear and the silhouettes you see will be the people who've died across the trilogy up to including the most recent mission.
Right.
So this can get real fucking grim.
Yeah.
But anyway, remember that small child that died?
Yeah.
There he is. I told you we were going to have PTSD. And we run in slow motion. We have to chase the child, just to watch him die again and again and again. Oh, he's moved. He's over there now. Come back, you little prick.
He can run faster than you can.
Well, I'm running in slow motion. Just like content warning for people, we are literally going to watch a child burn to death now. And he runs away from the Reapers. And again, at no point... What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. Someone's got a muter. Got to chase him again.
At no point in the trilogy have we ever had Shepard having dreams or anything like that. So this is a bit off kilter for me. Also, those are some very 2D trees in the background. The fuck is wrong with you? We're having a dramatic moment with a burning child.
We are. He's trying to save him.
I think they watched Terminator 2 and were like, let's do that. I hate this fucking kid.
Can't skip that bit, can you? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got PTSD,
yeah. We don't have a choice, and we can't like dialogue our way through it.
No.
Which is moderately annoying.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I've been better. I don't want to talk about it.
I've been better.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
Bob fucking emptying his sinuses. You've not sneezed all day.
I know.
The fuck is wrong with you? Galaxy's infighting, everyone back on Earth.
Everyone back on Earth.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist...
It's Alex Wilton Regan.
I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
She's our new, remember Kelly?
Yeah.
She does what
Commander
Kelly
Shepard,
does.
I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
It's okay. Report, officer!
It's okay.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line, quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is.
Grovel, grovel.
They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI, fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour?
Trisha Helfer, she's got a very nice voice.
By the new upgrades.
Look, there's the galaxy map.
In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
Or the terminal behind you. There's the new
The war
room.
room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
There's the armory.
The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify
With
your
the
equipment
shuttle bay
between
now.
missions.
Right.
Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
So, Liara's ripped out all of Miranda's shit and put in all of her Shadow Broker shit.
Yeah.
Which used to break the game. We'll get
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
I understand their concerns, yeah.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable.
Oh, it's a big
The stronger
armada.
you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
And Earth?
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
So much like with the reporter, at the end of every plot point, we have to report in to Hackett and tell him how badly it's gone. Over here. We will also regularly report into Anderson over here once he gets his QEC set up. So this is the war room. If you come over here and boot beep, war assets. The people, weapons, armies and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively this assets will perform in the final battle.
Okay.
Now, total military strength only. No effective military strength. No mandatory multiplayer.
No.
When this first came out, and up until this version was released, there was you'd have your military strength, and then you'd have your effective military strength, and it would tick down from 100% down to 50% every time you weren't playing multiplayer. It's bullshit.
That was naughty.
That's been removed from the game.
Good.
Anyway, we have only Alliance at the moment. Systems Alliance represents humanity's economic, political, and military reach throughout the galaxy. Its naval forces are led by Admiral Stephen Hackett. We just spoke to him.
Yes.
He told us to throw a hammer at him or something. We have the Alliance Engineering Corps. The Alliance Engineering Corps is worth 130. Our total military strength at the moment is 655. That's not very good. Alliance Engineering Corps cuts roads through mountains and builds bases on asteroids. While the bulk of the AEC has active wartime duties, their brightest are helping build a device of Prothean origin recovered on Mars. Due to the staggering amount of raw materials required, the AEC has been given unprecedented emergency funding for any Alliance resources that will not interfere with the deployment of troops. We have the 103rd Marine Division, which is worth 100. The old saying, every Marine is a rifleman, still holds true in the Alliance. Every Marine enlistee from clerk to sniper goes through a period of infantry training. As a result, the 103rd Marine Division is Earth's largest collection of Special Forces soldiers. Officers from notable battles, such as the Skillian Blitz and the First Contact War, run harsh training exercises in a variety of environments, insisting that Marines be prepared to storm any beach on any planet. This training has been useful in the Reaper War, as the 103rd can be fighting in an Arctic desert 1 week, crawling through the jungles the next. We have the Alliance First Fleet, which is worth 65. The First Fleet was stationed near the Charon Relay when the Reapers invaded the Sol system. By the time Admiral Hackett issued the order to retreat, its size, once the largest in the Alliance Navy, had been cut by half. Commanding Admiral Ines Lindham made the painful decision to use a tenth of the fleet's remaining vessels as a cover so the remainder could escape. A gamble paid off, as the First Fleet limped out on the relay to rally with the rest of the Alliance forces on the run. Update. This fleet lost a third of its vessels protecting the Council during the Battle of the Citadel 2 years ago. Unfortunately, the Alliance did not have time to rebuild the fleet to its previous strength before the Reapers invaded.
Wow.
The Third Fleet. Stationed at Arcturus, the Third Fleet is headed by Admiral Nitesh Singh. When the Reapers came for the station, Singh had already pulled his command ship, the SSV Logan, back to an ideal firing position for its mass accelerator cannons. The Dreadnought's guns managed to slow down a destroyer before it could demolish the Third Fleet, but Singh was forced to retreat in the face of overwhelming opposition from the Reapers. Update. It lost a third of its vessels protecting the Council during the battle. All of these are worth 65, by the way, 2 years ago, and they haven't rebuilt it. And the Fifth Fleet became famous across the galaxy after spearheading Alliance forces at the Battle of the Citadel. It was, oh dear. So they got chewed up and spat out, but we saved the Council.
They lost a third.
Who just told us to go fuck ourselves.
Well, basically, yeah.
It was guarding Arcturus Station. After a bloody and desperate battle, Admiral Hackett gave the order to retreat, sacrificing the entirety of the Alliance Second Fleet to give the Third and Fifth the chance to escape. So we lost the Second Fleet completely.
Yeah.
The Fifth Fleet's engineers are busy repairing its damaged vessels, grimly anticipating a return to Earth and revenge against the Reapers. And again, they got whooped. Diana Allers. Alliance News Network reporter Diana Allers is somebody from some video game correspondence website IRL. I don't know. I don't care. We're not even going to go and talk to her, Robert.
Oh, she's given us 5 points.
And the Alliance frigate Normandy SR2.
Oh.
When the original SSV Normandy was destroyed, Cerberus rebuilt the ship from stolen Alliance plans. Dubbed the SR2, the Alliance took the new Normandy apart and refitted some of its systems with new technology of its own. As a result, the SR2 Normandy is the highest performing frigate in the entire Alliance Navy, and possibly the fastest ship in its class. The Normandy is commanded by Shepard, an Alliance officer and humanity's first Spectre. Updated. To bolster the Normandy's firepower, Commander Shepard installed a Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic cannon, or Garrus did, technically, on the ship's undercarriage. Based on Reaper technology, the powerful weapon fires molten metal accelerated to a fraction of the speed of light.
Wow.
Update. Before taking on the Collectors, Commander Shepard reinforced the Normandy superstructure with Solaris armor. Well, who did that? I can't even remember who did that. This protective layer of carbon nanotube sheeting can withstand temperatures that would instantly vaporize more conventional armor. Update. The Normandy has been upgraded with cyclonic barrier technology, allowing the ship's Mass Effect field project. Yeah, so 3 of the upgrades actually mattered. Yeah. Minerals! All that planet scanning paid off. They're worth 100. Commander Shepard uncovered a significant elemental deposits while scanning planets with the Normandy SR2. When the Alliance dry docked the Normandy, they seized all recovered elements. This material surplus has gone towards building the Prothean device discovered on Mars.
Oh, okay.
Before Mass Effect 3 came out, I had max minerals because I was like, it's got to do something. No, it's just a flat 100 no matter what. Khalisah bint Sinan al-Jalani. She's worth 10. Westerland News reporter Khalisah bint Sinan al-Jalani reached out recently to her viewers with a wartime plea for unity and cooperation among all galactic species. Update. Her sincerity touched extranet viewers, and donations for war relief efforts are pouring in both to the Alliance and its alien allies. That's all we've got, 655. That's the bare minimum to not get that line there, to not get instantly fucking wiped out when you launch the final battle.
Alright.
So that's your goal. But at the end of everything, we'll do an interview with What's-Her-Face, and we'll wind up here reporting into Anderson and Hackett and telling them how it's going, and then you can check that. We'll only check it at the end of every plot point. So to get out, you have to go here, and then here is the diplomatic conference room.
Alright.
And then you come through here.
I can't believe the council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thestia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
And these two are going to banter. These are the security people. You have to get scanned. That just loads the rest of the Normandy, and that's what that's for. And welcome to the CIC. We've been here before. Now, when you walk up to people, you can do this. And they're forced to salute you, because we're back in the Alliance.
Right.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
We've found an N7 mission. There are frighteningly few of these. There's basically between 1 and 2 for every plot point. So at the moment, our plot is priority Palaven. We should be able to do. We should get an email about the DLC, so we can go and pick up what's his face, the DLC character.
Right.
Let's just check our emails. Special Ops. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. All of the N7 Special Ops missions were multiplayer maps, but you had to play them in single player to unlock them, and then Hackett will tell you, we'll keep sending teams back to hold the line.
Right.
There's our formal letter of reinstatement. Under Emergency War Powers Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR2. You're directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and allies. You are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission.
Excellent. So
there's the Alliance Fleet Emergency Flash. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System, Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theatre are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorised.
So if it gets wiped out, do what you
Oh, the dog's in it! Okay, we got a dog. This was a bonus for having the special edition version.
Right.
Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in dry dock. Your VIE day, Edie, emailed me to let me know I left my dog mech on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails and 750-volt outlets. Thank you, and sorry, remember when we petted that Varren in the last one? It's that. It just sits in the shuttle bay.
Aww.
There's a news article from ANN Alert on the Quarian fleet. Where is the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows the Reapers are taking system after system at a feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians, who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic gas centuries ago, but as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian and Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination, and there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages and rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Read Ruxius Raelius's regular column, View of the Empire, exclusively on ANN. Welcome back, Gift. Edie, while you're in dry dock, Joker suggested a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested, I chose something from the official Systems Alliance catalogue. Soldiers who have held an N7 designate, we get a hooded jacket. We get an N7 hoodie. That's another you pre-ordered from back in 2012 when this originally came out. We have an upgrade from Glyph. That's cheating. Priority mission Eden Prime. Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime. This is the important DLC. This is the day one DLC that gets you the special exclusive squad mate.
Right.
That's the first thing we're gonna do, by the way.
Alright, okay.
But before all of that, we should get to know Specialist Trainer.
Yeah.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Oh, I could have helped.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
Not really.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
We have no one to replace you with. Everyone's dead, Dave. So let's get to know her, being as she is our de facto, you know, whatever. How'd you join the military?
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
She's a techie. She's not a squad mate, by the way. She's just she's like Kelly was, or Presley. What's your reaction to the war?
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Aww.
What about your lab job?
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Right. Okay.
And your personal
Definite
history.
techie.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford.
They did
My
that thing
parents
were
were
they
from
say
London.
Oxford
They
like
loved
it's
Earth,
it's
but they
just
wanted the
one
freedom a
thing.
colony
I
like
studied at
offer.
Oxford.
If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
Wow.
Yeah, don't talk like that.
Let's think about right now in 2023. If you stayed in London, you'd probably be dead right now. Don't talk like that.
A lot of people back on Earth are still alive. And counting on us.
Everyone's dead, Dave.
Quite true, Commander.
Anyway, she's
Carry
our
on,
XO.
Specialist.
Specialist.
If you're a fem shep, you can romance her.
Alright.
We're not a fem shep.
Go nowhere with Joker then.
We're not going to. We're going to the cabin. We've got to get out of these women's clothes and into our tights. Well, we were in our room, but we didn't actually get to check it out. So, there's our ships. We've lost all the models.
Yeah.
Now, the models are actually hidden around the Normandy this time. There's our toilet. We can use it. There's our mirror. It's not quite the mirror from Doom 3. There's our terminal. We can look at our squad. We could cycle through their appearances.
Right.
Yeah, they have you don't do characters equipment,
no
just
fish.
like in the other one. We've got no fish. Well, our fish were on the other Normandy, and we can go to our armor locker as well. And let's see what casual outfits we've got. We've got, I guess, Alliance. We've got our dress blues.
Yeah, no.
That's my favourite one. That's my favourite one.
Dress blue.
Dress blues, yeah. With the 3 stripes.
Number 1.
We've got smart casual civvy that makes Shepard look burly as fuck, but we've got the Under Armour. We've got the N7 hoodie, which we have in real life. We've got the N7 leather jacket.
Oh, that's pretty trendy.
And if you're Fen Shep, you get an N7 leather dress. But so, do you have a preference?
I go the leather jacket. Go on.
You want the leather jacket?
Yeah, go for that one.
Okay, and then we have some Casa Fabrication shoulders we picked up on Mars. Oh no, it's a chest plate. It gives us shield regen. That one gives us melee damage. I think we'll just stick with the N7 for now. And new to this is there's a couple of patterns. Camouflage and that. And you can also change the colour of the lights.
Alright.
But we're just going to be rocking Shepard's default classic look. That's the classic N7 look.
That works. Yeah.
You put some... Oh, that datapad doesn't play music anymore. It's this alarm clock plays music now. Yeah, we haven't got our fish, unfortunately. Don't know what happened to them. Maybe we'll find out. We do start with the ship model of the Normandy, though.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Okay.